Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? I'm fine. I'm very fine. We're going to be talking about pollution. Do you know what pollution it means? Well, let me tell you. It simply means that we are putting things in the air, on land, and in water, and everything that will harm us. So, do you have to know something about pollution? There are 9 kinds of pollution. Here they are. We got the air pollution. We got the water pollution. We got the land pollution. We got radioactive thermal pollution. Pollution. Light pollution. Noise pollution. Visual pollution. And personal pollution. And you want to know what all these activities have to do with you? Well, you see them every day. Now we showed you the list of 9 pollutions, but there are 3 that will affect every last one of us on this planet. And one of them is air pollution. I mean, everywhere there's air pollution, especially in third world countries where they don't have as many laws and regulations as we do. Then there is land pollution. Here you have people throwing things all over the place, boxes, and even the little rats try to get into the picture. And people throw their paper. You know what? You're at school and you have paper and you just messed it up and throw it on the ground. You have your snack papers and you leave those on the ground. You don't put them in the trash basket. So that's land pollution. Our third and most important one is the water pollution. Look at this poster. You have water coming out of dirty stuff coming out of a pipe, out of sewage line. It's going into the ocean. And look up here. We have a ship that's leaking oil. So all of this winds up at the bottom of the sea. And guess what? Animals are caught up in there. Where do you think that plastic comes from? Here you go. Here's an example. Okay, guys, look behind me. There is this bayou called Adams Bayou. Guess what? It's connected to the Sabine River, which is connected to the Sabine Lake, which goes into the Gulf of Mexico. But look at this. This is land pollution. And Adams Bayou is a watershed, meaning that everything that's on land can wash into the bayou. And what that happens, it goes all the way down to, like I told you, the Sabine River, then the Sabine Lake, and then the Gulf of Mexico. Can you believe that? Everything that's spilled in here goes to the ocean. Now, have you ever thought about what happens to your trash once you put it out on the side of the road for the garbage man? Well, he takes it to a dump site or a landfill. But you know, improper disposing of trash pollutes land, pollutes everything. And it doesn't stay just on the land. It goes everywhere. It winds up in the water. Sometimes some people burn their trash, and that goes up into the air. So what we'd like for you to do is to be mindful of what you do with your trash. We don't want to put things out that's polluting the world, not just here, but everywhere. So next time you think about throwing your candy wrapper on the ground, think that candy wrapper will wind up in somebody's yard or in Adams Bayou. Okay? Now we talked about the three major pollutions. We had land, we had air, and we had water. But did we talk about the sources of the pollutants? No, we didn't. And there are two sources. There is the point and the non-point. Now, point pollution is when we actually see what is polluting the land. Like this young lady.
Well, I don't see any garbage cans.
That is point solution. We can point to where it came from.
Right, we saw that. But now, there other one, the non-point, you don't really know where it's coming from. We have water runoff from our parking lots, our streets, and we have air pollution coming from our plants, our chemical plants, and our cars. Now, as I said, non-point, you can't tell where it comes from. You can't identify the source. Now, if you go into a school and you walk into a hallway and there's litter all around, like paper and books, you don't know who put those things down in the hallway. That is what we call non-point.
You may not think that pollution affects you, but pollution affects all of us. Did you know that 40% of the rivers and 46% of the lakes located in the United States have too much pollution for fishing and swimming? Inhaling air pollution takes away 1 to 2 years of a typical human life. Land pollution causes us to lose 24 billion tons of topsoil every year. Pollution is responsible for global warming. Global warming changes our weather patterns, which can lead to disasters such as hurricanes.
Hi, I'm the Trash Master. We're about to show you a skit about what not to do with trash. I hope you're never guilty of this.
I'm riding on a freeway. Wrecked by a purple Cadillac. Oh, gotta stop at this red light.
Ooh, it stinks in here. Oh, I know what that is. This is trash.
I'll throw it outside. Get rid of it.
Oh, let's get rid of the whole thing.
I'm riding on a freeway.
Oh, that makes me sick. What is this?
This is not good food. I don't want this food. I don't feel good.
Now, let's show you a better way to take care of trash. Let's rewind that scene and try again.
I'm riding on a freeway with my purple Cadillac.
Oh, red light. It stinks in here.
I think, wow, I need to throw this up. Oh, I better not. I better throw it. Oh, there's a car wash down the street. I can put this in the trash and get my car all cleaned up. Oh, yeah. I'm going to the car wash. Going to the car washer.
I hope you learned something from this skit. Now, if you think about it, what kind of source of pollution did that skit reflect? You know, she was throwing out the trash, and you can say, oh, it's point because we saw it. Not necessarily. It could be non-point, or it could be point. It's up to you to decide which one is it. Now, y'all enjoy yourself and make sure that you keep the earth clean.